Hey there, Sagittarius. How you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. And this one right here is going to be for Friday, September 12th through Sunday, September 14th. That's the whole deal, really. If you haven't, and you have a chance, can you run over to YouTube for me and try to follow me there? I'm in there under Sherilyn's Tarot as well. I need the followers over there, but also they're threatening to take this darn TikTok down again, and I just hate to lose everybody in the process. So if you have a minute, that would be awesome, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see. Here we go. This one's for my Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What you got? Okay, so what is the current issue for you, Sagittarius? What is it that keeps you up at night? What is it that when you're driving down the street, it's all you can think about? What is it that you're trying to work out in your life? Okay, what do we get? The Nine of Wands. So the current situation has something to do with you feeling quite wounded and not being able to get past it, which is very rare for you. Usually you can, whatever, be upset, be mad, be whatever it is, and go to sleep and wake up and it's okay. It's like that was yesterday, you move on. It's a fire sign trait for the most part. None of you guys are as good at it as Aries, but still, you're pretty good at it. You know what I'm saying? You can like, shut it out. That already happened. Let's move forward. But something here is not letting you rest on it. Like it won't go away. I don't know. There's some kind of wounding here that you keep being repeatedly triggered on. So it's like it's on repeat. All right. So what is the obstacle then? So we're getting the Knight of Swords. The obstacle here is a lack of clarity. So this is when you have something like a breakup or a big, huge fight. More like a breakup, something like a separation. And when things are said and done, it's time to put everything away up in your brain. You know, everything has to kind of get filed away so that you can close it out and move forward with your life. And there's some sense of clarity and closure here that you have not yet achieved. Something that's not, you can't fit it into a box yet. So because you can't make sense of it, you're continually triggered. You can't quite put this thing to rest or something. For some of you, this could be a sense of guilt that you can't put to rest. Maybe. Okay, let me see. What do we got? What is it you need to focus on? The Three of Pentacles. You need to focus on whatever collaborations you have in front of you right now. Meaning that because you can't seem to file this away, whatever this situation was right here, there's other collaborations that are currently in your presence that you can't seem to give the right amount of attention to, or that you're not paying attention to. This would be like if you had somebody and you broke up, I don't know, maybe you're neglecting your job, or you're neglecting your parents who need you right now, or kids or something. There's something else here that you're not managing to take care of, and you should be. Maybe if you could manage to focus on these other collaborations, this would help ease this off or something, ease it up. Okay, what do we have that you need to leave behind? We get the Chariot. So I'm going to take this to mean what you need to leave behind is this. There's something inside of you that wants to sweep this whole situation where you're wounded. You want to just sweep it under the sweep it under the carpet, sorry, and turn and run. You just want to run from it. And I get that. I'm a big time runner sometimes. I understand, but it doesn't help anything. Sometimes it's okay if you need to run for a weekend, you know what I'm saying, to get a break from it for a second and then come back and deal with it. But to just run is not going to help you. Whatever this pain is, whatever this is that you can't file away, you have to deal with it so that you can get to the other side of it and move on as a whole person. Otherwise, it's like you come out of it as like this fractured person that, yeah. So what you need to leave behind is this desire to run from this. Okay? All right, what is your strength in the situation? The Empress. I mean, you are the Empress. You have to understand that male or female, it's not about gender. It's about an energy, okay? And this energy is what you are. You are standing in your feminine. You are all 4 queens rolled into one. You can nurture things to be the greatest version of themselves they can be. You have these abilities. It's like superpowers, you know. Don't forget who you are. You know? If you run from these problems and don't deal with them, it's almost like being inauthentic in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because then you're no longer who you are. I hope that made sense. Okay, what do we have in the near future? We've got the Knight of Wands. Well, the Knight of Wands here is all about being fiery and passionate, somewhat impulsive. Maybe the only way to finally file all this away and deal with it and get to the other side of it's going to be to get angry, I guess. I don't know. Or something's going to snap you out of it, just like boom. Let's see what else I got. What is the advice? 8 of Pentacles. It's to be totally invested in you. Okay, you had something obviously at one time that was you and somebody else, and you were putting a lot of effort into it. That obviously has gone south. So at this point, where do you need to invest your time and energy? In you. In healing you. Okay? This is all about you being okay. That's what you have to work on right now. Okay? What is the atmosphere? There's a cycle that's closing out with the World card. I mean, it happens. If you're a circle and there's only so much space, things have to close out so new things can come in, okay? If this doesn't work, then why would you keep it in the circle? It's time to let this close and go towards whatever's going to come in next, right? Okay, so what is your greatest fear? The 9 of Cups, that you've lost your wish fulfillment. You're afraid that this was the end-all be-all and it's gone now, and what are you going to do? This may have been the end-all be-all for 2023 or for last month or whatever, okay? There'll be plenty of end-all be-alls in your life. There will. That's how it works. But you're not going to let something else in unless you can get this to exit, right? That's how I see it. Okay, what's the end result? Queen of Cups. So you are the Empress, so this is you standing into the Queen of Cups. I mean, so this is you being loving and nurturing. Hopefully it's not you letting people cross your boundaries, and you're not excusing people's bad behavior. Meaning keep your boundaries up where they should be, okay? And remember to choose you is the bottom line here, I think. Don't let people treat you like a doormat. Okay, let's see what you get for Friday. I've got the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. There's a divine union here that is surrounded by conflict. That's just what you're dealing with on Friday. Saturday, I have the 3 of Cups and the Death card. So it's possible that on Saturday you're overindulging in something. Maybe you're drinking, I don't know. With the Death card, you're trying to fight a transformation. And I get it, because transformations usually don't feel great when you're going through them, but they're usually great when you're done with them, right? And I get the feeling this is one you're going to have to go through. So you could put it off, but why? Okay, Sunday you get the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So there's a lot of stress, anxiety, and indecision on Sunday. Sunday looks like a day, you know, it's a day. It's a day where you can't get your mind to stop. So you're running laps in your brain, right? It's going to be okay. But it is definitely a situation where it's one foot in front of the other. Just keep moving. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you this weekend, Sagittarius. No matter what the cards say, go make it the best day weekend you possibly can. Sorry, weekend. If you made it this far in the video and you don't mind, can you just tap the like, share, follow, comment, any of them? All of them. Tap them all. Sorry. Just tap, tap, tap away. I appreciate it. It helps me a lot. I don't know. The silly numbers, they're into the numbers. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are awesome. Okay? All right, thanks.